The weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from should be a good one. First, for the Bucks, Bledsoe is out there with Matthews. And inside out of Stanford University is skilled post scorer with tremendous size, the 7-footer, Brook Lopez. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the power forward. And for Philadelphia, there it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game. Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark. Seems to me that any game is on the line. I mean, he's perfectly willing to be the hero or the GOAT for that matter. And that's what it takes to be clutch in big situations. You can't be afraid to fail.
That's true. And his spectacular shot blocking something else to look for, especially recovering on the break. He can run you down and send it away in a heartbeat. Boy, the 76ers had a season they'd like to soon forget. But the one thing they were able to do last year was win at home. Good thing, too, given how unforgiving Philadelphia fans can be. No tougher sports fans in all of sports than Philadelphia.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. Today he's pointing to rebounding as being one of the crucial elements of this basketball game. He said we need to bang with them and enjoy it. We'll see if they're having any fun.
All right, Doris, thank you. So Clark, an early focus on crashing the boards here.
That's always, Kevin, a big part of winning basketball. Is doing a good job on the glass. So many advantages come from owning the glass on both ends of the court.
5 to shoot. Harris kicks to Simmons. Richardson. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. From the arc. And that one's good. Richardson's got 5 points so far. And back to the 76ers at home. Never a good idea to be under 500 at home in a city that has booed Santa Claus before. Luckily, they were able to avoid that, going 23-18 here last season.
Well, maybe Santa Claus had a bad year that year, Kevin. I don't know. But look, I mean, if you're stinking it up in front of Philly fans, they're going to let you know. I mean, they're going to boo you. They're brutally honest. On the flip side, when you play well, they're going to back you.
It's Richardson on the wing. It's Richardson on the wing. Another three for Philadelphia.
Boy, that is just good stuff for him. Nice touch.
Matthews sets a screen for Bledsoe. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Harris. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
Good aggressive finish on the break.
That's as easy a 2 points as you could ask for. Well, you know, the Bucks thought they had a plan to make a big push forward by pairing some talent together in the backcourt, but what seems to have happened is they are now mired in mediocrity, which is exactly where you don't want to be.
And deep. Shot is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Milton.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
And back to Minnesota. They were the 8th seed in the East last year, but still finished 6 games under 500. Still a lot of work for them to get above 500 and be in a position where, Steve, they are, competing for home court in the playoffs.
Yeah, a lot of changes in the offseason, but a team that was able to sneak in last year. They're hopeful to make it once again this season, but it feels like they're kind of stuck in the middle.
Lopez, guarded by Harris. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, there's a new ownership group in Philadelphia as of 2011, and in this offseason, they pulled the trigger and brought in new leadership in the front office. Looks like they're jumping on the analytics bandwagon, hiring the former brain trust of the Houston Rockets.
And again, it's Philadelphia.
They've built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's hauled in by Richardson. And back to the Sixers. I guess for the Wall Street ownership group, going mathematical is something they're going to stay pretty comfortable with.
Well, it's something that a lot of teams are going to now, Kevin. New owners, a lot of them businessmen, they want to turn to math to try to figure this whole thing out. Bottom line, though, is it's a combination. It's not just stats. It's talent, stats, chemistry, coaching. A lot of things.
Trying to get open is Lopez. And it's Brown missing. Philadelphia leading by 17. The pass to Simmons. Puts up the baby hook. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. It's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. Left in the first quarter.
Well, you know, it doesn't seem like they've missed many shots here.
Off target at the rim. Here's Brown. And it's blocked. They retain possession. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his first foul. Kyle Korver. He's checked in for Brown. Number 22. Defended by Korver.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
You're right. They're shooting lights out here in the first quarter.
Yeah, Kevin, they're playing with tremendous confidence right now. Well, after a brief 2-year drought, the Bucks got back to the playoffs this past season, but it wasn't pretty once they got there. With several guarantees from players about upsetting the Heat, they didn't win a single game and were swept by the Miami Heat. Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him. Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Bucks trail by 17. Back to the Bucks in the playoffs. In every aspect, they were overmatched by the Heat, and no one really thought they would upset them. But many thought, Steve, that they would at least get a game.
Well, I wasn't one of them. I thought they were overmatched from the start. And you could tell in that series, Miami wasn't even interested until the fourth quarter. They knew they could just flip a switch and beat this Milwaukee team. And that's exactly what they did.
The 76ers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Well, they were a fairly decent free throw shooting team a year ago, Kevin. About 77% from them.
The Bucks making a change here. Williams is checked in. He dishes it to Ilyasova. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And blocked. And they'll keep possession.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
Shot's good by Williams.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
Bucks trail by 17. Lopez kicks to Middleton. Number 22, defended by Middleton. Here's O'Quinn. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already at welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And Steve, Clark, 76ers pretty much in control here.
And it's really been a dominant effort on the glass. That's been the key here.
Yeah, they've established nice low post presence, which always tends to help you on the rebounding battle.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Guys, Brazilian big man today has dealt with extensive injuries injuries over his career. Last season, he managed to play 61 games between plantar fasciitis and soreness in his right knee. Nene said the pain was so tough, he considered retiring. He hopes this season he's able to play without being in constant pain. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. Leaps for it. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the 76ers making a change here. Milton, he's covered by Matthews. Matthews with the steal. Lopez outside, puts the lead pass in front of him.
An 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. The rebounding has made a huge difference.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the offensive rebounding has been really impressive so far as well. So I really like this team's effort tonight.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
I think it's fair to say that the top of the Eastern Conference has been getting tougher over the last few seasons. Unfortunately for the Sixers, they've headed the other direction. They've been going south, and part of why they were on the outside of the playoffs looking in.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. They trail by 16.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
And back to what you were saying, Clark, about Philadelphia going through a lot of roster changes last year. You're right, in a season where a lot of other teams in the East put it all together. Steve, bad timing for Philadelphia.
Yeah, bad timing. Roster changes and injuries, of course. I mean, the big trade for Bynum looked like it was going to be something that could help them get to the top of the East, but Bynum never played a single game for them. So it's understandable why Philadelphia struggled.
You know, the Bucks were the last team to make it into the Eastern Conference playoffs, and part of the reason that happened was because they didn't really do well against the rest of the conference. 24 and 28 against the East.
Bledsoe passes to Antetokounmpo. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. Clark, as you were saying, the rest of the Eastern Conference got the better of the Bucks. Had they been a little tougher against some of the lesser teams in their own conference, they might not have had to deal with the Heat in the first round of last year's playoffs.
Well, the Bucks tried to mix things up last year. Remember, they made the big trade at midseason, too, going for J.J. Redick and moving on from some of their young players. And I think that changed. And, of course, the coaching switch from Scott Skiles to Jim Collins, they lost some of their momentum.
Maybe that'll ignite them. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Bucks trail by 12. Kicks to Lopez. You know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And you can hear the reaction of the fans to that call.
Well, it's obvious they did not like it, Steve.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Simmons is checking.
He just dribbles on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play. Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victory.
Here's Middleton.
That foul is really going to hurt him in the second half. I mean, he's got to sit and may have to be off the floor for a long time, and they'll miss everything he brings to their team. I mean, he's active, he's aggressive. He's smart, he's tough. I mean, they're going to miss his presence significantly.
Alec Burks checked in for Tobias Harris. Both free throws good for Middleton.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Hey, right there!
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Burks. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
And Burks
taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Matthews dishes to Bledsoe. Matthews. Here's Lopez. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. The dish to Burks. Ball's not loose. Lopez with the steal. Bledsoe with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Burks with the steal. All alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close in the game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Antetokounmpo, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
That's outstanding hang time improvisation right there.
Stolen by Bledsoe. Swiped away. Milton defended by Bledsoe. To the inside. Banked in off the glass. He's got 5.
A big problem for the Bucks last season was closing out games in the fourth quarter. You know, too often they would see their defense fall to the wayside as soon as the game started heading down the stretch. And as a result, they lost a lot of close ones.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Lopez. And again, the Bucks miss.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Here's Simmons. Pinch in shot. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. .139 left to play in the first half. Embiid, Lopez covering. No coverage that time. He's got 10. Well, Clark, you brought it up. The Bucks defense would be solid for 3/4 of the game, but would just not look like they were supposed to be in the fourth quarter at all. Not sure, Steve, if it was fatigue or something else that got to him.
I thought one of the keys was they didn't have great perimeter defense, and so even though they were a good shot blocking team,
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Embiid, Lopez covering, cannot hit. Bucks trail by 15. It's Hill on the wing. The feed out to Lopez. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Here's Milton. Another three for Philadelphia.
It looks like he's finding his touch now because the shots are starting to fall.
0. They get the rebound. And Ilyasova kicks to Lopez. Lopez a screen. To the paint. Goes up off the ball.
You know, he may lack grace, but his length makes up for it. He can still throw it down now.
Well, you don't have to be a fantastic leaper when you're his size.
Well, it's too bad because with a little more imagine how dangerous he'd be underneath the boards.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Friday.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Antetokounmpo.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
Pass to Richardson. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Deflects the pass. Bucks trail by 14. Bledsoe gets the screen from Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe passes to Lopez. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, they should go back to that because you look at this matchup, and he's just too strong for him down there.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Al Horford. Richardson, good.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Bledsoe gets the screen from foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. The Bucks have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. Good on the second free throw. Here's Harris. He's got 5. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. Two-handed jam. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Bucks trail by 14. Lopez, a screen on Harris. Antetokounmpo gets to Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Shots good by Middleton.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
The 76ers leading by 12. Passes it to Harris. And he gets it to go from the corner. Harris has got 7 points.
Well, with him, what immediately comes to mind is long-range shooting. I mean, he can knock down shots from anywhere, and of course, that forces the defense to locate him at all times.
And another thing that stands out about him, Steve, he has the ability to score even with defenders draped all over him. He's so strong around the goal.
It's blocked. Number 30, defended by Bledsoe. That's blocked. And the whistle blows, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the blocked shot. But he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. And the 76ers making a change here. And so he hits both. Bucks trail by 16. Bledsoe gets the screen from Antetokounmpo. Off the screen, it's hauled in by Harris.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Here is Bledsoe. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Shot misses. Some solid defense from Harris. Number 22. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. The 76ers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. The first free throw is good. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. He doesn't get the second one. Bucks trail by 19. And it's Hill penetrating. Shot to stop the run. Brown. Good.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
76ers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Here's Harris. True on the 14-footer. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play. Come get it, come get it.
Kicks to Hill. Again, missing Hill. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 13-5 run. He feeds it to Horford. The shot no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's the block. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. The Bucks making a switch here. He kicks to Ilya Sova.
Help out!
Dishes it to Korver. A 3-ball. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Feeds to Richardson. Open with the layup.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
A minute 50 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Korver. And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez comes in for Robin Lopez. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Ilyasova. Shot from the inbound. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Milton. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Middleton can't get it to go.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play. No hesitation at all on that alley-oop. Saw his teammate with the path to the hoop, and bang! Lobbed it right up there for him.
And he was ready for it, elevated, made the catch. You saw the result.
And I like the choice, making the conservative finish, making sure of the 2 points.
Man, how about the dexterity for this big guy? I mean, he is really smooth around the basket.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And I love their hustle because they're getting a lot of second chance opportunities just as a result of playing hard.
The pass to Simmons.
Go! Get going!
Come get it, come get it.
He passes to Richardson. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Richardson's got 15 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assist as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
The 76ers leading by 20. And the first one drops. Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Both good from the line that time. Milwaukee's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. The three from Korver. Rebound by the 76ers. Richardson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
The Bucks shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Harris.
And the fadeaway was about his only option there. Really good defensive position.
Richardson. Here's Simmons. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Boy, what a great job making the second opportunity. He stayed with that play.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know.
Come on,
Launches it.
man!
The shot no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Middleton. The 15-footer, good. Middleton's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Milwaukee. Number 22, defended by Middleton. Horford backing in. Number 22, from outside, off the mark.
Boy, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Count that one.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
He dishes it to Simmons. Stolen by Bledsoe. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. He's off on the first. Milwaukee making a switch here. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Philadelphia leading by 20. Kicks it to Richardson. Here's the dish to Horford. Rejected by Matthews. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First one falls for him. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Simmons dishes to Richardson. And the 76ers get it back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
That free throw good from Simmons. Bucks trail by 21. Bledsoe gets the screen from Antetokounmpo.
Hey, turn around, turn
Here's the
around.
feed to Matthews. Lets it go with the three. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got rebound number 8 now.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Takes a three. Blocked. Simmons passes to Harris, and it's blocked by Middleton. And oh, here we go with Bledsoe. No payback. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he didn't waste any time getting down the court, did he?
Harris with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
And the 76ers making a change here. Here's Simmons, defended by Bledsoe. Here's Richardson, rejected by Lopez. And Bledsoe, there we go, blocked. Now here is Harris, gives him the lead pass. Matthews with the steal. Here's Middleton, Richardson covering. And Matthews kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. Takes it off the glass.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
They get a hand on it. Fast break, Milwaukee. Bledsoe's got the nasty, absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
And the layup's good off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 19.
And his stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
That free throw good from Antetokounmpo. The Bucks making a switch here. Korver's checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Philadelphia leading by 18. Doubled by Antetokounmpo. Harris with it. Now defended by Korver. From downtown. It's rebounded by Simmons. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 9 when they put up a 3-point shot tonight. Here's Milton.
Fourth foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. Bucks trail by 20. And here's Bledsoe. Here's Korver for three. Great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 5 assists in the game. Passes to Simmons. 1:32 left here in the fourth quarter. An even 3-on-3 break. Bledsoe passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Bledsoe. He feeds it to Korver. Clock at 6.
Well, their worst fear came true. This is still anyone's ball game, but losing him to foul trouble will make it a lot tougher.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Both free throws good from Korver. The 76ers leading by 15. And he makes the first. And Burks hits 2 free throws. Timeout called the Bucks. They trail by 17. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Bledsoe gets the screen from Antetokounmpo. He kicks to Korver. Dishes it to Middleton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the shot is good.
Well, their offense has kicked into gear, but it seems to have arrived a little bit too late.
And as a coach, that can really be frustrating. I mean, you guys were stumbling along for most of the game, and now, when it's basically over, they finally decide to come alive.
Burks finds himself wide open and drills it. And the 76ers lead by 19.
Well, it looks like their comeback hopes are out the window. I think this lead is safe.
Yes, this one's a done deal.
Looks like he's just trying to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but I don't know about that shot attempt.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Number 22. It's good from long range.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one.
Shot's good by Bledsoe.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
So it's the 76ers winning this one.